Good morning everyone and welcome to Georgetown, the capital city of the state of Penang here in Malaysia and an extremely important and popular tourist destination. Georgetown has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2008 based on its beautiful architectural and cultural heritage. And a fun fact, Georgetown was originally named after King George III of the United Kingdom.
And in today's video, we're hopefully going to show you why it's such a popular tourist destination here in Malaysia.
And what better place to start the video than Lebu Armenia Street, one of the most popular tourist streets here, based on the murals, the beautiful shops, the souvenirs. You have everything you could want as a tourist here. It was originally named Malay Lane until there was an influx of Armenian traders who lived down this street, and then it was changed to Lebu Armenia Street, which is why it is named after the country. One of the very few in the world that is.
And not only that, they have their own little traditional tuk-tuk drivers here. Obviously, we spent 6 weeks in India and we were taking tuk-tuks everywhere, but these tuk-tuks look completely different to the ones in India. They've got rainbow flags on them, rainbow colours. It's got like stuffed toys hanging down from it, playing loud music. So it's really, really cool, and it's a really good, cheap way to get around the city. What I like most about that street is that they're very old buildings, and the government could have just knocked them down and built new ones, but instead they worked with what they've got. They wanted to keep it old school and traditional, so instead they've kept the buildings and they decided to paint over it with beautiful bright colours and get some artists to get some designs on the buildings as well. And then some of the other buildings they've turned into little coffee shops, souvenir shops, so they're really making do with what they've got. And I really like that, keeping to their traditional buildings, not knocking them down and building new skyscrapers. And yeah, it's really, really cool.
Chu Jetty is one of 5 jetties that were constructed here in 1888. And behind me, you've got all of the houses that were built on wooden stilts and are still standing today. And I think the reason they are on stilts is to stop the houses obviously getting flooded. But I'm actually not so sure of the reason, but I really like the traditional feel of the place. And of course, we have managed to get a picture in the iconic photo spot here, although it is a little seasickness inducing because as the boats are rocking around me, I'm slightly concerned I'm actually going to fall in. But what a beautiful place. And along the walkway there are tons of shops and again other houses, and just a really nice place to come for tourists.
Like Olivia said, to get here you have to walk on a wooden bridge that's just over the water. But just keep in mind that some of these places are people's houses, and they will have signs saying please don't take pictures, please don't record, and just be respectful of that. But in other news, the sky isn't looking very promising. I think it's going to pour it down. Sometimes it's annoying, but sometimes it's welcomed because it can get really hot here. Like today is 32 degrees and it will cool everything down and then stop within 5 minutes. So yeah, I kind of want it to rain. It will be nice. But yeah, just be respectful. If they have a sign, don't do it.
Raced into this restaurant called Hamida, and it's a chain here in Malaysia, and I believe the specialty is nasi kandar, which also we're going to be trying for the first time here. We've come to the branch that was opened in 1907. I think it was the first of its kind here, but people argue about that. And apparently the king's family and himself like to dine here, so we're going to try it now. Chicken's good. This one, please. Organised chaos. I don't even know what just went on. We just told him that we wanted white rice, and then he just asked what meat we want, and I just say, you choose, you choose, you choose. And he just chose all of it for us. So we have some rice with a curry variant on top and some chicken. And he chose for us not to have vegetables, so we've not got any vegetables, not our fault this time. But it looks really, really good, and it was only 17 ringgit. And considering it's one of the most popular places here, I don't think that's bad at all.
Yeah, that was an absolutely crazy experience. Then we had to walk out the shop and go into this one, which is, I don't even know how to explain it, but it looks really, really good. I've also got a traditional Milo. Everyone loves it here. I haven't had it yet, so I'll try that now. That's hot. It's got ice in it, but it's warm. That's really, really good. It's like a hot chocolate with ice in it. That makes no sense, but it's good nevertheless. Everyone's eating with their hands, so I'm not going to touch my utensils. I'm going to use my hands, so apologies. Here we go. Okay. We've got some chicken. Got some rice. Wow. That chicken is so tender, and the spices and the flavour, everything. It all works so well. The sauce is on top as well, really, really nice. It is very spicy, but that will help with the spiciness.
Again, I don't actually think we mentioned this, but nasi kandar originated in Penang. So we're having the traditional food in the correct place for once, but I'm really excited to try this because it looks absolutely incredible, and I know Connor is enjoying it.
And I can honestly say now, this is the best meal we've had since coming to Malaysia. It's so good. It's relatively cheap for what you get. The portion size is huge, so I definitely recommend coming here and giving it a go yourself. As if spending 7 weeks in India wasn't enough for us, welcome to Little India. Most of the population, I think around 10% of the population in Malaysia are Indian. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section down below, always willing to learn, but I think that's correct. And a lot of them will be here. You'll find a lot of them here because here you'll find a bunch of traditional Indian sweets, Indian street food, panipuri, masala dosa. You'll find literally everything here. Traditional Indian clothing, the beautiful flowers, some of the Hindu temples, everything that India has, you'll find here on this little street. And it's really, really cool. It literally reminds us exactly of India. However, it's not as crazy. The smells, it's amazing. The people here are very, very friendly. The prices also reflect the prices of just Malaysia in general. They're not ridiculously expensive. The food here is proper traditional Indian food, authentic as well. So when you're having the masala dosa and maybe some masala chai, the drink, which we absolutely love, I might have some of that later, mango lassi, it tastes exactly like how it would taste when you've had it in India. So I definitely recommend coming here because it is super cool. It's literally like being in India, but you're in Malaysia. Before we head home, we have decided to do one more thing. It's something you cannot miss when you come to Penang, and that's Penang Hill. And I'm very surprised because it's not that busy. There's no queue for the ticket centre. We're not quite sure how much it is. I think I read that it was 30 ringgit per person. You can get it cheaper depending on your age and if you're a student, but you can't be an international student. You have to be a student of Malaysia to get it cheaper for the student discount. But yeah, very, very surprised that there's not a lot of people here. There's no queues. So hopefully it goes relatively smooth.
If you don't know what Penang Hill is, to be completely transparent with you, neither really do we, but what we do know is that you take a train kind of cable car up to the top. That's all we know, but that is enough to keep us interested.
Now I'm pretty sure you don't have to take the kind of train thing, whatever it's called, to get up there. You can walk up there. However, if you've been watching this channel for more than just one time, you would know me and Olivia will not be walking up there. Otherwise, the video will be longer than 5 hours and we'd have to shoot a flare for someone to rescue us. Because I'm pretty sure one of the highest points is over 700 meters tall. So we won't be doing that. Instead, we're only going to be spending $10 to get up there. The lazy way or the not so lazy way. So yeah, let's hope it's a good ride.
far up. What? We're just going and going and going, and my ears are popping. This is insane. Absolutely incredible. We have been to some amazing viewpoints, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Romania, but this is absolutely amazing, and it's such a unique experience coming up on the train, something we've never done before. I was slightly concerned that it was going to like roll right back, but of course it didn't. And if we can trust cable cars, we can definitely trust the train. Really reasonably priced, and it's just a beautiful place to come and see.
It is literally the perfect place to come and take some really nice pictures, and the best thing about it is this is one of the better viewpoints where me and Olivia are standing, and there's literally no one here. So it's really peaceful up here, it's really nice, and it's quite cool as well, because downstairs, I say downstairs, down there, all the way down there, is like 35 degrees. Up here it's so much cooler. Look at this view, it's so nice up here. Seriously, one of the best things me and Olivia have done since traveling.
Penang Hill isn't actually just one hill as you would be led to believe by the name. It's actually a range of 10 different peaks, so it's absolutely huge, and as we've already said countless times, I cannot recommend this experience enough.
It isn't just the view that people come up here to see, however. There's plenty of activities to do, such as getting your face painted, henna, getting a foot massage, eating and drinking, whether that's just a tea or a coffee, or some traditional food whilst enjoying the view. But you can also see things such as the mosques here and this amazing temple. The attention to detail of this temple is absolutely amazing, and something that not many people can replicate. The colours are absolutely fabulous, and the temple itself is just such a nice sight to worship and look at. So I definitely recommend coming up here, even just for that. We have had such a fun time exploring this city, and the best part about it is there's still more to explore, which we're going to be doing in the next video, of course. We are absolutely loving our time here in Malaysia. Seriously, it is slowly becoming one of our favourite places, one of our favourite countries in the world. And if you've been watching some of our recent videos on Malaysia, you'll understand why. The people, the food, the culture, the prices, just everything about this place screams positivity, and we absolutely love it here. It's so hard to find just a single negative since being here. Love Malaysia and love this city, so I cannot wait to explore more of it tomorrow with you guys. With that being said, if you want to keep up to date with all of our videos, make sure you like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and make sure to see you in the next one. Bye!